You know, I started messing around with old Mercedes diesels over 25 years ago. I'm thinking back, where did those 25 years go? And I would have to say that I've probably taken more than a fair share of engines apart. You see, these are a couple of 617 turbo diesels that have been stripped of all their good parts. And as I've taken these engines apart, of course, I keep all the nuts and bolts. And when I take cars apart, I keep all the nuts and bolts. So here, 25 years later, do you think I have a few extra nuts and bolts? Certainly a lot more than I'll ever use. So I've decided what I'm going to do is put these together in some bags of people, kind of like grab bags. You know, those grab bags you used to get in the store with candy in them. These will be grab bags of bolts for you Mercedes lovers. And these will include bags of engine bolts, bags of interior bolts, things that you might want. Now, I'm not going to try to explain every nut and bolt that are in each one of these bags. But I will give a clear picture, and you can kind of look at each picture, and there'll be probably a couple hundred of these bags by the time we get done with this. And let me show you why. So here's proof I was not kidding when I said I've taken a lot of diesel engines apart over the years. Look at all these nuts and bolts. They've all come off old Mercedes diesels. So if you like to mess around with these old diesels, be sure and check out all the bolt and nut and washer assortments I have for sale on my website. I've also collected a huge assortment of interior screws, nuts, bolts, washers. Imagine going to a hardware store and trying to find something like this. Not even possible. So if you're looking at working on your old Benz, there's nothing better than having extra screws and bolts, particularly ones that have come from original cars. Here's just a sample of one of the bag of bolts, I call them, that I've put together for sale on my website. We vary these with different lengths bolts and little hardware and nuts like you see here. So just check out my full selection if you're looking for a specific bolt.